Mush.
What did you say when you first saw these?
I said, what the what? Because, yeah, I don't understand these.
Bakcou, which is headquartered just a few miles from where I live in Utah, brought over a couple of their bike-sized scooters called the Grizzlies.
There's something missing.
Yeah, a seat.
Well, this looks like they took a regular-sized bike frame, they cut out the midsection, added a place to put your feet, and there you go. Since these guys brought me two, and these just look way too fun to review by myself, I asked my brother and his son to help me out.
All right, well, let's take them for a spin and then see how we like them. I have not ridden that yet, and they do look fun.
When I first get on it, your brain says, I'm on a bike. And then you go to sit down and your brain goes, oh, you're not on a bike. Hello.
You're ready to go like rally.
Yeah.
You said that the handlebars were too low.
Yeah.
And we can fix that. To adjust it, there's this piece, and then there's one down here. And now you can pull those up. So with the handlebars raised up, is it better?
Oh, yeah.
Posture-wise?
Yeah.
I checked on their website and couldn't find a rider size, but as most of you guys know, I'm a 5'11" rider, and when I had the handlebars up to the highest position, I could stand straight up and easily reach the grips.
It rides like a bike. Like all the stability, everything that you associate with a bike, that's what it feels like, except it doesn't have a seat. And the other thing, as I realized, when you ride a bike, you use your inside muscles to steer and to balance, and there's none of that. All of that is with your toes and your feet.
Well, I got video of you using no hands. How was that?
Yeah, that was fun. Because of the caster, of how much the wheel is pointed forward, it makes it really easy to, you know, go no hands because it's very stable that way.
How did you like the acceleration?
I feel like you could use a little bit more torque.
I don't have any problem with it. It's not bad for as big as it is.
It doesn't look like it, but this weighs 82 pounds, which is on the heavier side of most fat bikes. And even though it's got a 1,000-watt motor, I'd have to agree with my nephew. I wish it had more power. Now, Bakcou says they are working on a dual motor version, so stay tuned for that.
Did you guys top both of these out?
I did.
You
Yeah,
did?
I had 30.
I got 30.
You got 30
coming
miles
down the hill.
30 miles an hour coming down the hill. How did it feel stability-wise?
Oh, just fine. Felt like a bike.
Now, you have 3 pedal assist levels, and I want to show you how fast each of those levels tops out on a flat road.
It looks like the scooter speedometer matches my app, so I'm just gonna go with that. I didn't bring my phone holder. One is topping out at 9. That's topping out at 23 miles an hour. Level 3 is 25.
Bakcou is all about off-road, all-terrain, backcountry. In fact, Bakcou is short for backcountry. So let's see how it handles some dirt roads.
Oh, geez. That's a nasty rut. Wow.
I'm fine. That actually, I made it look worse than what it was.
I always like a good crash, so I had to throw that in there. Anyways, these are full suspension scooters. You got air suspension in the front with 100 millimeters of travel, rear hydraulic with 150 millimeters of travel, a 26 by 4 inch all-terrain tire in the front, and a 24 by 4 inch in the rear.
And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but look how much clearance you have. That's 11 inches. Did you guys like the clearance?
Oh, absolutely. Because, you know, with a bike, when you're on the down pedal, your pedal's only like 3 or 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches off the ground. If you're turning, you know, you'll hit the ground. I've done that many times. And this one, you just don't get that. You can turn, and that plate is still going to be 8 to 10 inches off the ground.
Did you ever bottom out?
No, not at all. Not even close.
It's my turn to take this off-road, and so far, I am liking it. Ooh, a big old bumpy part right there. You got the suspension to handle faster speeds. My voice is shaking a little bit, but I'm going 23 miles an hour, and this feels really good for going that fast. Now, when you slow it down, motor noise is pretty much non-existent. You can definitely use this for a stealth machine. Suspension's really kicking butt now. Yeah, there you go. I feel like you need like boots.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, I got all sorts of thorny thorns in my shoes. This is the type of terrain I feel like these guys built these scooters for.
Now going 20 plus miles per hour in terrain like that wears your body out pretty quick, especially in the quads and in the wrists.
Out of all the scooters I've ridden, I like this the best just because of handling and stability.
I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I'm liking it a lot. The only thing that I don't like so far, any scooter that has these things on where you stand, where your feet are at, I hate. Like if they would have sunk these underneath or put them underneath, that would have been so much better because I can feel them on my feet. The second is the noise. I don't like, it has the classic pulsating, buffeting motor noise. I've only noticed it anyways when you're going fast. When you're going kind of just slow, 15 miles an hour, not so much.
The other thing that I liked, which you shouldn't do because we were over the weight capacity of 260 pounds, but you can fit 2 riders on this.
It's very uncomfortable having a man that close to my body, but
Stepping on my toes.
we're family though, so it's cool.
Bakcou says that these scooters are designed to tow, so let's test that out.
I don't think this is gonna work. But
You don't think
we're gonna
so?
try it.
Okay, we got the flat stretch that we're gonna tow Carter. I think he's gonna be our guinea pig. How much do you weigh?
160.
It's gonna be bumpy. That is like the longest rope I've ever seen.
Much.
It's working. Yes. Oh.
Did not think this was gonna work.
Oh, I knew it was going to.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Just the second I hit the mud, it just fell off.
All these hunters are like, why are they towing with a snow disc? I think if you actually got an actual tow vehicle, it would be a lot better.
That was working okay on a gravel road, so we decided to up the ante and try some hardpack.
Well, we are discovering that when it's wet with this clay stuff, that it's pretty sticky. Come on, Ben, go, go. Get some momentum. Carter's hanging on for dear life.
That wasn't working too well, so we hooked up both scooters,
Dual horsepower, baby. Here we go.
which worked okay until we hit some weeds.
I'm strong enough to hold it, but then nothing's holding the sled on the ground.
Yeah, we gotta tie the sled to the rope.
I think the key to towing with this is that you have to have the right gear, which we did not.
Let's go climb some hills. Oh, it's doing good here, but this is the steep part. Oh yeah. So a few kicks. This has got to be 15% grade, if not steeper.
I think I should have done this test with the full battery. The scooter was only showing 3 battery bars, but even with that low battery life, I was almost able to make it to the top. I did have to help it out the last 10 feet. The last thing I can tell you is that it does come with some higher end hydraulic brakes.
And going 25 miles an hour, here we go. Whew. Yeah, that stops you in a quick hurry.
But that was nice and controlled. The back wheel didn't fishtail at all, and it took me about 20 feet to stop. To wrap up the review, I asked my brother and nephew what their 3 favorite features were.
One, how big the tire is.
I'll vote for that as one of mine as well.
What do you like about the tires?
I can go over bumps, you don't feel anything.
Yeah, and just the aesthetic of just having a big, massive tire. You just feel like you can rawr over anything.
The second thing.
I would say it rides exactly like a bike.
So,
It's like riding a bike.
so you like the bike feel?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was 2 things. Anything else?
Size. Look at this. There's some bikes that you have that aren't even that long. And it's just fun to just ride something that big and just go, I'm in control.
Now my 3 favorite features, the first one has got to be the look. You just don't see a scooter with 26-inch tires. It's a very eye-catching EV. The second is the suspension, super squishy when going slow, and not too bad when hitting over 20 miles an hour. And then the third is just the unique ride and feel. I'm always looking for new vehicles to give a new riding experience, and this has got it. So that wraps it up. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. And if you do want to pick this up, I've got the link in the description. I'll also see if I can get some sort of discount code for you guys, and we'll update that throughout the years. As always, I appreciate you guys hopping on here and checking out my content, and have a good day.